Welcome to Daily IELTS English, where I'll quickly show you techniques that you can use to get a higher score on your IELTS test or just have a better conversation in your everyday English. First, I'll go through a technique and then I will demonstrate with my own answer. Today, we're looking at part 2 of the speaking test. That's the part where you have 1 minute to make some notes and then 2 minutes to speak uninterrupted. One technique I always recommend is the time intro. So that way, instead of introducing your answer by reading the question, you're going to give an answer with a time introduction. So you might say last year, a few weeks ago, every weekend, something like that. That'll help relax you and your speaking is going to be a lot more fluent and a lot more relaxed. That's the first step. Today, we're going to look at a very short, simple way to add uniqueness to your answer. When you give your answer, you want to show why this answer is important, why your ideas are different or unique. And this will allow you to think about these things when you're preparing for your test. And this is also going to help you bring up your grammar score a little bit and extend your answer. It's a very simple technique called I had never. You're just using the past perfect. I had never seen, I had never been, I had never watched, I had never visited. Simple past perfect to show how something is unique. That's it. So always think about that. Whenever you're giving an answer in part 2, what makes this so important or special for you? It's that reflection that will help you extend your ideas more, and it will force you or require you to use less common grammar like the past perfect. Let's take a look at the question first. Describe a television program that you watch. You should say what kind of television program it is, what usually happens in the television program, why you enjoy watching the program, and explain why you would recommend this program to other people. So here's how I might answer that. Last year, I started watching a show called Mr. Robot. This is a kind of science fiction drama that takes place in New York. It draws a lot of inspiration from novels by Bret Easton Ellis, and as well as the book and the movie Fight Club. But Mr. Robot has a unique hacker element to it. I had seen these other movies and read some of these other books, but I had never seen all of these themes rolled together into a TV show like they did in Mr. Robot, and then sustain it for 4 seasons. So Mr. Robot is about a hacker and he's got certain social anxieties and issues with mental health. And he has also these wild aspirations to free the world in a kind of revolution. He's trying to free people from the dangers of modern life, excessive consumption, technology addiction, and also to free people from the influence of the super wealthy. So each episode is about Elliot and how he and his friends kind of navigate their dealings with this big company called E-Corp. And it's kind of like Google, Facebook, and Apple all rolled into one. And in each episode, the main character, Elliot, deals with this company in his job, but also with his wild plans in his secret life as a revolutionary. The actors in it are amazing. The main character, Elliot, is portrayed by Rami Malek, who won an Oscar last year for the movie Bohemian Rhapsody. Christian Slater is also in it, and I hadn't seen him in a movie in a long time when I started watching this show. I also think the soundtrack is amazing. They managed to pick like the best songs for each scene, and sometimes you actually have to really think and wonder, why did they pick that specific song? They also have an original soundtrack made just for the show, which is quite good as well. So I do and I don't recommend it. It does have this kind of intense Fight Club revolution vibe to it, and I don't know if a lot of people are going to enjoy that. But if you do like that kind of modern revolution story, and one that addresses some of the bigger problems in society today, then I would recommend it. All right, everyone, that's it. I had never. Very simple technique to help you extend ideas, and not only extend your ideas and say more things and use more grammar, but also a way to force yourself to reflect and think about the things you talk about when you're practicing, when you give your answers for the IELTS test. And please remember that. This is good if you're watching this video and you've got some time to practice, to maybe write down a few of your own ideas and start thinking that way. If you've got your test very soon, well, good luck. I hope that all works out. And hey, if you're just here to improve your speaking, this is a great way to do that. By the way, of course, please, I would love to know about a TV show that you enjoy watching. Please put it down there in the comments. I'd love to read about it. All right, everyone, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Please always remember, language is a habit, so make sure you practice lots, and I'll see you tomorrow.